Welcome back, Streamers Reloaded. My name is Tom and let's get right into the news. And first up, of course, we have the Fall Guys in-game skin bid. For those who don't know, Fall Guys put out an offer for whoever would donate the highest amount to the special effects charity, that person would get their own skin in the game. In the last episode, the highest bid ended on 510,000 by the YouTube channel FGTV. So the bidding ended at the time of the release of the last video, so the last minute just before ending, the previous rivalry between MrBeast, AIM Labs, G2 Esports and Ninja all came together to split the donation of $1 million, each paying respectively $250,000. Fall Guys tweeted, "Raising $1 million for special effects will have such an incredible impact. We'll now sort out the donations while our artists start to collab with the winners on their skins. Yes, we will include 4 costumes as a special thank you to the amazing people that made this possible." So onto the actual skin side, each person is getting their own skin. So G2 has already responded with their concept for the skin, Ninja already had one at the start, AIM Labs is offering $2,500 to the artists who create them the best design, of which in response to that tweet there is quite a few concepts. And finally, MrBeast doesn't have anything confirmed, but there is still one standout concept that came shortly after MrBeast's original donation. Alongside this, then looking specifically at Ninja, he's tweeted a video stating that alongside this huge donation, him and the others will be doing an additional fundraising stream with all the donations going to special effect.
Where we play Fall Guys and we also raise as much money as possible from outside donations to also go to special effects. So
next up, we got some news from Twitch itself and a bug in the new Subtember system. This month only, if you subscribe to a streamer for the first time, you can save between 20% for 1 month and 30% if you buy 6 months. But some streamers found a bug in the system where if you unsubscribe from your favorite streamer, you can still get this up to 30% off. And well, this was deemed as such a big bug because as a part of this, streamers still get their same cut of the subscription, but Twitch get less. So Twitch decided to put a stop to this, saying, "We discovered a bug with the Subtember promotion which allowed subscribers to cancel and resubscribe to a channel using the promotional discount. To clarify, Subtember is reserved for first-time subscriptions to channels, or Prime/gifted subs continuing to a paid subscription." And well, there's a lot of angry responses to this one. As we're in a pandemic, this is being seen as Twitch supporting new subscribers to channels, but not caring for those long-time subscribers to channels. Looking at a few responses, one streamer said, "Why? This Subtember is almost useless to us. Streamers are growing engaged, long-time communities and relationships. Why doesn't Subtember support these types of viewers versus solely new ones? There's such little benefit here. You could have done better." Another responding, "So you've taken away a feature that helps people save money during a pandemic?" And finally, one from the streamer Friskk saying, "As someone who's been fostering a community for a while now, I would love to see a promotion that supports long-time subscribers in the future." Following on, we got one from the very well-known Twitch staff in the community, Hasan Bokhari. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you would have seen this guy come up every so often. Well, this particular Twitch staff has been with the company for a very long time, and having been with the company for a while, he also has a fair bit of power and influence within Twitch. So the last story covered including Hasan was that from back in episode 152, when Slicker finally got his partnership while at TwitchCon, and of course, Hasan Bokhari was the one to hand over this partnership confirmation letter. So onto this situation. For this one, we go back to the Me Too statements that were being made against a lot of big streamers, YouTubers, and influencers back in June. In this case, we have one from the streamer Vio, who wrote a twitlonger about Hasan titled, "I'm done being silent." Now for this one, I am going to be going through the twitlonger, so if that is not your thing, skip to this time for the summary. So into the twitlonger. Vio states at the beginning that she is speaking out due to all the other people at the time also speaking out. Vio and Hasan during that of 2015 were dating, but didn't go public because she didn't want to be judged for dating a Twitch staff. This was a very toxic relationship, and Vio labels Hasan as an abuser. The first big section goes into the abuse of power from Hasan. As a Twitch staff, he was able to get information about other streamers. Vio shared that he would often rant about partners and share confidential information about them. This includes DMs between partners and emails. Vio was able to see dashboards of other creators, which is most commonly used to see how much a streamer makes as well as their analytics. Information on upcoming events and bans was shared as well. The next section goes into how this abuse of power helped Vio on the platform. Hasan suggested a name change for Vio, which at the time used to be Vio7_2, but she asked for Vio Vio, and of course, Hasan was able to get the name. Vio also got into special lists for those receiving gifts from Twitch, and of course he fast-tracked her into the partnership status. Hasan used his power to get Vio's personal contact number, which he then used to try to get her to go on a date. Eventually she was offered partnership, but was told as a part of that he wouldn't be able to talk to her anymore, which is why she decided to decline that partnership offer. So this first section is all about power abuse, and the second section builds on that. In regards to another abuse story, it was found out that the streamer Luminosity was soliciting women for nudes. The proof was shared with Vio, but because Hasan and Luminosity were good friends, Luminosity just got a warning. Vio says that Hasan shared her nudes with her friends, even though Hasan said he would never save or share them. Later, after Hasan reached out to Vio about some previously borrowed money, she let him know she knew he saved and shared those nudes. After that, he reached out to Vio's friends and they confirmed Vio knew he shared them. The last section goes into this previously explained behavior carrying over into real life. The title explains it well, and I won't be going far into this one. Hasan used pressure to get Vio alone and then got physical when they were. This type of behavior is carried over multiple times, and the title of this section explains it enough, but here are a few of the main points. So to summarize, Hasan used his power to get Vio what she wanted. Hasan protected a streamer from getting in trouble, and he shared private pictures of Vio, and finally used his power to sleep with Vio. So that's the statement, and we're a few months later now with the outcome. Hasan has been banned off the platform. Now, those who have access to the Twitch API have requested additional information about his account, which we can see. Hasan is now a partner and nothing else, which of course before he had the staff role. Alongside this, Hasan is of course banned off the platform, so it's a bit unclear whether one, he'll ever be unbanned off the platform, and even so, he wasn't really a streamer, so the only thing he's losing with his account is his notoriety. But since Twitch had put out a statement about this saying, we take accusations extremely seriously, and we engaged a reputable third-party firm to conduct a thorough and impartial investigation into these allegations. While it's our policy to keep individual employment information confidential, the investigation has concluded and we have taken appropriate action in accordance with the investigation's findings. So this is Twitch saying they won't comment on an employee's status, but let's face it, they fired him. Vio has updated this saying that she is happy with the outcome. Aside from that, Hasan has been quiet on Twitter since these statements begun being made. This could be him realizing that someone out there was going to write one about him. So that's really it. One of the most well-known Twitch staff has been exposed for the abuse of power behind the scenes, and now they have been fired for it. Next up, we got one that comes from Sunday and was shared from the streamer Cr1tikal. Now, in the following clip, the two members of the org obey, these being the owner of the org, Friskk, and the member of the org, that being the streamer LilBaaka. In the clip, Friskk, the owner, is targeting LilBaaka with death threats. But here, LilBaaka initially thinks that Friskk is just joking with these threats, but then Friskk doubles down saying that it's not a joke. So there is a continuation after this one, so first up, here is the clip.
How did you not make it?
Because I got knocked all the way in the back 3 times.
And I got knocked down like 10
How about you shut your f***ing mouth before I drown you tomorrow?
Oh. Wait.
About as light as a piece of driftwood. Just knock you down the f***ing river. Have fun
I'm
drifting.
Bye, Shook.
I don't like this anymore. Are you gonna actually kill me?
That's the
Yes.
first time I have never finished that thing.
Are you gonna kill me?
Yes, I'm gonna kill you. Keep talking.
So this happened on Sunday, and shortly after this clip went to Twitter, Obey has released a statement saying Friskk is no longer a part of the organization due to revelations of his recent actions. We're in the process of figuring out the next steps and we'll keep you updated on the situation. So just before this statement came out, LilBaaka also came out with a twitlonger about Friskk. Now we've already had one twitlonger this episode, so to heavily summarize, LilBaaka joined Obey after being in contact with Friskk back in July of 2019. Interesting to note, she was 17 at the time and made that clear, while Friskk was 30. They became friends and Friskk told Baaka eventually that he liked her while he was intoxicated, which then led to them dating. Again, she's still 17 at the time. This then goes into the relationship they had, saying that Friskk lied about Baaka's age to others, then going into examples of Friskk wanting to take control of the relationship and everything Baaka did. If you'd like to read further into this one, specifically this section, pause now. So that's really it for that one. Death threats on stream over a Fall Guys game, leading into the exposure of the owner dating one of the members members of a team, of which both members are no longer with Obey. Following on, we got one from Cr1tikal and the YouTube side of things. On Tuesday, he shared that he received a community guideline strike for a video titled Road Rage Learns a Hard Lesson, which shows a specific clip which YouTube deems violent or graphic content. Cr1tikal tweeted, "Was going to handle this privately, but it seems there is no human review in these things. The video that was taken down and put a strike on my account was not even a real road rage incident and had no injury, blood or anything, not even fake blood or injury." Well, Team YouTube then responded saying they were taking a second look and then responded saying, confirming that a member of the team reviewed the video and the decision stands. Footage containing graphic content, fights, beating, etc. with the intent to shock violates our community guidelines. Well, it turns out Cr1tikal was not the first to do a reaction to this video, and he tweeted out a screenshot showing that Markiplier reacted to the same clip that got him in trouble back in 2016. Markiplier also made a video laughing about the same fake road rage incident. When will he be getting his strike? Obviously, no one should be in trouble for joking about this, and it's clearly a staged video, but I'd just like to know how only mine was deemed disturbing and shocking. Well, in this, the hashtag AnswerUsYouTube was used, which caused it to go trending on Twitter. And so here the target was Markiplier, which then caused Mark to say, "Fair is fair, Team YouTube, where is my strike?" Cr1tikal, of course, didn't actually want Mark to get a strike. He was just an example that others had used the same clip without repercussions. Cr1tikal responded, "I'm absolutely shocked YouTube is deciding to die on this hill, striking even the most wholesome creator on their site, rather than admit it was a mistake in the first place. What's next, Team YouTube? Striking every WWE video for fake violence as well?" Well, after all of that, YouTube decided to revoke the strikes, responding with, "Update, we're not going to die on this hill. You are right, even after further review, your videos and others are back up and these strikes have been removed. This was an over-enforcement of our policies, especially with the added context/commentary, as you originally pointed out." So after all of that, the expected outcome did happen. Cr1tikal, or Penguin ZO, had his video returned to YouTube and the strikes were removed. Next up, we got one from Summit1Geo, who has stated that he may be taking some time off Twitch or potentially quitting altogether. For this one, there is two clips. First, with Summit noticing the level of toxicity in his chat, even though he's playing a game as simple as Fall Guys. So in the first clip, he announces that he'll be taking more time off streaming, and then in the second, brings up the idea of maybe quitting altogether after his contract with Twitch ends. So for this one, here are the clips.
Chat, let me just say this. You guys really know how to suck the fun out of things, bros. Thanks.
25. But wait, does stage 6 give you more points?
I think this is a good time to announce that I think I'm going to take some more time off of stream. A couple days a week. I feel like this is like the line. We're playing Fall Guys, dude. You know what I mean?
Don't just immediately run to
if
the
I can't
ramp,
have fun
give it,
playing
like,
Fall Guys with
3
you guys,
second pause,
I really don't
2
even know what the
second
fuck I can anymore with. Twitch is taking
trying to get there
quite a
first.
turn. And
might
you
just
can
end
make
it,
this
dude.
shit
Yeah,
unenjoyable.
it usually depends.
Dude,
You can
I
beat
don't
the
know how much
fruit.
longer I want to
I'm
be on
gonna
the
book
site.
it.
You feel me?
I might wait.
Nah, it's not just this. It's not today. This is just the icing on the cake from how it's been for a long time. Twitch has been a joke, dude, for
Shorty,
a
how
while
good
when
are
it
you at
comes
this? 'Cause
to
me-
the new toxicity of it and shit like that.
Oh,
I either need to just take some more time off,
All you did.
you know, shorten up the
tripped by the other dude
career,
who fell and
or
spun me out.
change something. Something's gotta
Dude, if
change.
this guy
It's really just not
falls-
enjoyable
You're
to play
good,
games in
you're
front of you guys anymore.
And for the last one for today, we got another one from Twitch themselves announcing the closure of Twitch Sings. They tweeted, "We've made the difficult decision to close Twitch Sings on January 1st, 2021 to invest in broader tools and music services on Twitch." This is linked alongside a blog post, and going into the blog post, it states that on December 1st, we will begin removing Sings videos and clips per our contractual obligations. And on January 1st, the game will stop working. So what it sounds like here is that Twitch have decided they are paying way too much for the rights to use the songs in the game, and therefore have decided to end those contracts, ultimately requiring the removal of all content surrounding Twitch Sings. And so of course, for that reason, the game will be officially shutting down. Most responses aren't happy. Many streamers have put a lot of hours into Twitch Sings, and it's not like other content on Twitch that just stays on the platform. It actually has to be fully removed from the platform. Here are a bunch of the responses if you'd like to read them, but that's it for that one, and that's where I'm going to end today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, it really does help. I want to thank you all for watching as normal, and I hope to see you in the next one.